So a few people have asked about having a look around the van, which we're happy to do. We're locked down in Spain at the moment, so we're staying on a property and the van's sitting here. At the moment it's quite tidy, so thought it was an ideal time to show you around. Please excuse the chicken noises, but this lovely chicken has decided to come and say hello. So our van is a Bertie Boxer high roof, long wheelbase, and it was converted when we bought it. So we chose a van that had got a layout that we really liked. Side opening door and tinted glass in the windows, which privacy glass in this is really, really good. You know, from the outside it's great, as you can't see very much in unless you've got lights on. First off is our bedroom area. We've got a 4-foot full length bed in here, which you can just get in a boxer. Andy's 5'11", but we have no problem sleeping in here. We've got some storage boxes that we use for clothing, so we've got clothing up there, and then we also got some under the shelf baskets. We just picked those up off Amazon, and we've put some elastic across the front because they've got no fronts to them, so when you go around corners everything falls out. We've put a IKEA net at the back as well. We've got one on the side door as well. This just keeps the bigger flies in. They're not a mosquito net, so you won't stop all the tiny flies, but if we want the back doors open, it just prevents us getting too many flies in the van. Back and down, this is our sitting area, and it's got storage underneath. So we put a couple of IKEA roll-out baskets for food, and that's got our food storage, mainly our dried stuff in there, and then next to it is our kitchen type equipment, really, extra glasses, the blender, that kind of thing. So those are really easy roll-out baskets. So this is the wardrobe. Use it as a wardrobe. It's quite a long cupboard. We did use it as a food cupboard initially, but it's a bit messy at the moment, but the food got a little bit warm, so we moved it out of there. It stays really cool under the seats. Knives and forks and cutlery in a bin attached to the wall, and we've also got a magnetic knife block. We take the knives down when we're travelling before anybody asks. This is our sticker area with our own there. We've got our kitchen roll there. At the moment that's held up with a chapati rolling pin because I like my little rolling pin, and it doubles up there. It's got a dual purpose, so it holds the kitchen roll when I'm not rolling out my flatbreads. Plates, bowls, etc. just there. And we use yoga mat. We've got a rubberized yoga mat that we cut into pieces just to stop things sliding around. We've got these little fans. This one that you can see here is used for babies, so it clips to a pram and it's battery operated. We've also got a USB chargeable fan. This is our shelf above the cooker, and it's got teas etc on it. We put up a macrame cargo net that I made just to hold stuff in when you're traveling. If things are low, it's not a problem, but the taller tins and containers tend to fall out when you're traveling. We also, like a lot of people have, attached some of our jars, screwed the lids to the underneath of the shelf just to allow ourselves a bit of extra jar storage. We've got these tape lights, which are quite nice at night, and especially over the cooker. They're just stick on. I think they were from TK Maxx last Christmas, and they were maybe a couple of £. Dometic, just 2-ring hob with a sink as well, with a lift up tap. The cupboard under the sink, we've got our fresh and our wastewater under there. They go straight obviously into the tap. This cupboard is where our cool box is. We keep our cool box and our folding washing up bowl in there. It does slide out on runners, the cool box, so we keep it strapped in because when you go around a corner the runners slide, and the cool box likes to join us in the van, so that's got a strap around it. We are going to eventually replace the cool box with a fridge, but for the moment, because of the way we're living, we don't have a problem just using the cool box. Cool box is absolutely fine, but we will eventually replace it. We've also got another cupboard under the sink, and that kit is where we keep our pans, our knives when we're travelling, cleaning stuff, and then on the back of the door we've got things like our folding colander, little brushes. Our vent for the diesel heater is just under the cupboard and vents out nicely into the van, so it keeps us nice and warm when we need it. And the control panel is just around the side of the cupboard just there. This is our fan table that just clips onto the rail there and slides along, so you can have it as near or as far away from you as you want to. We don't use it too often, so it often stays in the back. The area above the cab is a clothes storage area. We do have IKEA boxes up there, but at the moment we're staying in a house, so the boxes are in the house with us. Our mobile Wi-Fi that we had fitted just before we started on this trip. We do have a pole up here which we fitted just with some cup hooks if we're going to drop down a sheet for the projector, or sometimes we hang towels on it to dry if we're travelling and we've still got damp towels. We hang them on little clippy coat hangers and put them up there. And then this area here is our really messy area. This is an organiser, which doesn't look very organised, but we know where everything is in there, so we keep shoes in there. We've usually got coats on the back of each of the headrests, so you can't really see this area. But anything we need to hand, our masks, shopping bags, first aid kit, shoes, all tend to sit on the back of the double seat. So this is the back of the van now. And the garage area, as you might expect, is under the bed. We keep our table chairs, extra food and bits and bobs. We've also put a hook on the inside for the electric hookup cables, and you can see the bed from the back there and the netting that we